Hey, I'm Tron, and this is Word. The Bible, one chapter, every day. Genesis 42 is where we have landed, and in 38 verses, Jacob sends 10 sons to Egypt to buy food. Joseph recognizes them and puts his kin behind bars for a few days, accusing him of being spies. He wants to see his full-blooded brother Benjamin and releases all but Simeon on the condition they bring him back with them. Joseph secretly arranges them to return both with the grain and their money. Jacob despairs when he finds out and refuses to send his youngest son. This all comes about when Jacob decides that his family will starve to death if they don't do something soon in verse 2. I've heard there's grain in Egypt. Go down there and buy enough grain to keep us alive. Otherwise, we'll die. Jacob's directive sends his sons straight to the one they sold into slavery over 2 decades earlier, in verse 6. Since Joseph was governor of all Egypt, and in charge of selling grain to all the people, it was to him that his brothers came. When they arrived, they bowed before him with their faces to the ground. Right here is where God makes the dreams of teenage Joseph a reality. His brothers bow down to him. They may have mocked him in their youth, but now he holds their lives in his hand. It seems Joseph is not holding big grudges, but is toying with his big brothers a little, in a brotherly kind of way. 3 days in the joint might make them sweat a bit, while some loony charges are trumped up for show. Joseph needs a guarantee that they'll come back with Benjamin, and lets them choose someone to stay behind, which falls on Simeon. The governor of Egypt knows he has to let them go. But have they changed at all? Joseph sets up a small test for his brothers in verse 25. Joseph then ordered his servant to fill the men's sacks with grain. But he also gave secret instructions to return each brother's payment at the top of his sack. He also gave them supplies for their journey home. Back in Canaan, the sons of Jacob discovered the money, and the old man sees no upside to the arrangement. He makes his laments in verse 36. Jacob exclaimed, "You're robbing me of my children. Joseph is gone, Simeon is gone, and now you want to take Benjamin too? Everything is going against me." In his mind, one son is dead, one in prison in a foreign land, and the last remnant of his deceased favorite wife, Rachel, is on the brink of disappearing forever. It is nothing he wants. What could possibly be God's plan in that mess? But Israel will eventually relent when Judah guarantees Benjamin's safe return to his dad. And that will be in tomorrow's chapter, Genesis 43. Until then, Word.